Double Dip babes, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing 3 pop art nail designs. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is unbox a polygel kit from Double Dip Nails. I'm going to quickly show you the back of the box. Do feel free to pause if you would like to read it. I really love the packaging for Double Dip Nails polygel kits. The box is absolutely beautiful and it's a very high quality box. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and take off the plastic that is covering the box. So here's a little bit better look at the box. As you can see, it is white and it does have holographic sides. As you can see, it is a magnetic box, which I really like these boxes. I feel like it's very high quality. Once you open the box, on the lid you will see that it says, "Oh hey beauty, life is not perfect, but your nails can be." I think that is a really cute saying for a nail kit. You will get an insert card that says it's time to nail it. On the back you will have a ruler to measure out the length of the nails and also some different nail shapes you can try. Underneath that we do have these 6 polygel colors. These are 15 ml tubes of polygel. Underneath the polygels you do have the instructions. Do keep in mind that these are instructions for the dual form method. Underneath the instructions, you will find a little white box. Inside this box, you will find 2 polygel clips. These are used to hold the dual forms in place as you smooth out the back. This kit does also include a mini UV LED nail lamp to cure the polygel. This is a 6-watt lamp and does have little legs that pop out. It does also include a USB cable to power the light. This kit also comes with some rhinestones. You have silver, blue, pink, and black, 3 sizes of each color. This polygel starter kit does include the builder gel liquid. This is a slip solution used for the polygel. You also get a base and top coat gel, a hand file to file and shape the nails. These polygel kits also come with some tweezers. These are really good, high quality, very sharp tweezers, which I really love the quality. I use these tweezers all the time. You'll also get the dual-ended polygel brush. One side of this is a spatula and the other side is a brush. Last but not least, you'll also get some dual forms to apply the polygel. I'm going to go ahead and start the first nail design. As I said, we are going to be doing 3 different pop art nail designs. I will be doing these on my practice finger, which I have already prepped, and now I'm ready for the application of the nail. I'm just starting out by taking some nail tip glue and I'm going to go ahead and place this on the free edge of the nail bed. I'm then going to go ahead and glue on the nail tip. Once the nail tip is glued into place, I am taking some nail tip cutters and I'm going to go ahead and cut down the length of the nail. For these nail designs, I am sticking with a medium to long nail length. Next, I am taking the builder gel liquid. This does come sealed, so I am going to poke a little hole in it and I will be pouring a little bit into a dappen dish. You can also substitute this with rubbing alcohol. Honestly, they work exactly the same. I will be using the polygel brush to apply the polygel. I do also have a lint-free wipe to clean the brush during the application. I will be using my favorite polygel from the Classic Edition kit. This is number 35. It is a nude colored polygel. These polygels also do come sealed to prevent them from leaking during shipping. I will be using the mini UV LED nail lamp to cure the polygel. This is from the Mini Luxe Gel Tip Kit from Double Dip. So I did file the shine away from the nail tip before applying it. If you are doing this on your nails, you do want to make sure to file the shine from the nail bed as well. The first step is to take the base coat gel and go ahead and apply a thin layer to the entire nail. This is going to help the polygel adhere to your nail. After applying the base coat gel, I did go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. Next, I am going back with my polygel color and I'm going to go ahead and place this over the entire nail. Taking the polygel brush dipped in the builder gel liquid, I am going to make sure not to have too much liquid on the brush. I'm going to go ahead and start smoothing out the polygel. Personally, I do like to start around the cuticle and sidewall areas of the nail first, just to make sure I have enough polygel to fully cover that area. After smoothing out the cuticle and sidewall areas, I am going to go ahead and finish applying the polygel over the rest of the nail. This part of the application does not have to be perfect, but the smoother that you can get the surface of the nail, the better, because you will spend less time filing and shaping after it's cured. The good thing about working with polygel is it does not dry on its own. It does require a UV LED nail lamp to dry. That means you have as long as you need to perfect the shape of the nail. Do keep in mind, because it can cure with a UV light, you do not want to be working directly in front of a window. Once I have the application as good as I can get it, I did go ahead and do a full minute cure under the UV LED nail lamp. After the nail is fully cured, I am taking a lint-free wipe with some rubbing alcohol to remove the sticky layer from the polygel. Polygel does cure with an inhibition layer, which you do need to remove, otherwise you will ruin your hand files. Next, it is time to file and shape, so I am taking a hand file and I'm going to go ahead and reshape the edges of the nail. During my application, I did really focus on trying to keep the shape of the nail exactly like I wanted. That way, again, I didn't have to do quite as much shaping and filing. So if you can reduce the amount of time that you have to spend filing and shaping your nails, it will definitely make your manicure process a lot faster. After filing the shape of the nail, I'm going to take the same hand file and file over the surface of the nail. For this step, you want to try to get the surface as smooth as possible. After filing and shaping, I'm going back with the lint-free wipe and some rubbing alcohol to go ahead and remove all of the dust from the filing. For the first nail design, we are doing the solid pop art nail. I'm going to go ahead and start by painting the nail a solid color. I will be using the color 602 from the Bellavina gel polish and nail lacquer sets. This is a really pretty lavender color. I am using the gel version of this color. One thing I really like about these sets is if you like to do gel on your hands and regular polish on your feet, you do have a color that perfectly matches. Or if you have a friend that does not like to use gel polishes, you can still match perfectly. When I apply my gel polishes, I do try to stay a small hairline away from the cuticle just to give a very clean application. You also want to work in very thin layers to allow the gel to fully cure. After applying the gel, I did go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Because this is a solid color nail and I do want the color to be very opaque, I am going to be doing a second thin layer of gel polish. After applying the second layer of gel polish, I did go ahead and do another 60-second cure under the lamp. Now for the fun part, I am taking the Bellafina black gel liner. This is from the first gel liner collection. I do like to remove all of the excess gel polish from the brush just to give me a very thin line. Using this black gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and outline the entire nail. Because this is pop art, you want to make the nail look very cartoonish. You can do this line a little bit thicker if you like. Personally, when I'm doing outlines like this, I like to make the lines a little bit more on the thin side. Once I finished doing the outline, I did go ahead and cure under the nail lamp. Using the same black gel liner, I'm going to be doing a backwards L shape on the right corner of the nail. This is going to be adding a little bit of detail for the nail design. Next, I am going to take the white gel liner. This is from the same collection as the black one. On the left side of the nail, I am starting about halfway up the nail. I'm going to be doing a thin line following the same line that I created with the black gel liner. I'm only going to be doing this until the nail starts to curve towards the center of the nail. I don't want to overdo this line. Then taking a dotting tool, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the white gel and do a little dot at the bottom of the line. Next, I am taking a gel liner color that is a little bit darker than the base color, and I'm going to be doing a line on the opposite side of the nail. For this line, it is the exact same as the white one, except I am not going to be doing a small dot at the bottom. This line is optional, but it will add a little bit of shading and more detail for your nail design. Once I have all of the nail art done, again, I'm going to go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. You can finish off the nail design with the top coat gel, but I feel like this nail design does look a little bit better when it's matte, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a matte gel top coat to the entire nail. After applying the matte gel top coat, I did go ahead and do the final cure under the nail lamp. And here is the first nail design. This one is really cool, really cute, and easy to do. It is definitely a beginner-friendly nail design. You can also switch out the colors if you do not want to do purple. You could probably even do an ombre for the background color, and I feel like that would still look really cool. This is probably the easiest of the three nail designs, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Moving on to the second nail design, I'm going to go ahead and repeat the exact same steps to build out the nail. After removing the dust from filing and shaping, I am going to be applying a matte gel top coat. For this nail, I will be doing a little bit more of a nail art type of design, so I do want to make sure I have a very smooth, even surface for the nail art. After applying the matte gel top coat, I did go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. I am going to be using this pink gel liner brush. I am not going to be using this color of gel. I will be cleaning off all of the extra gel from the brush. I am doing it this way because I really love the brushes from the liner bottles. I would prefer to work with these liner brushes over regular nail art brushes. I'm just going to be using the instructions from the Poly Gel kit. You can use anything to place your gels on. I am going to be using the same lavender gel polish that I did for the previous nail design. I just placed a little bit of this on the paper. I will be using the pink liner brush to pick up the gel from the paper. For this nail design, I will be doing a French tip. I love doing French tip nails. It's one of my favorite nail designs to do. So I knew that I had to do a pop art French tip nail design since it is my favorite. I am just starting out by drawing the smile line of the French tip. You can draw this line as straight or as curvy as you like. There are also many ways to draw a French tip. There are different methods to help you get a very even smile line. Personally, for this video, I am just eyeballing the smile line. Once I have the smile line drawn out, I am going to go ahead and take the brush from the gel polish bottle and fill in the rest of the French tip. As I mentioned earlier, when you're working with gel polish, you do want to try to work in very thin layers to make sure that the gel fully cures. But because this is nail art, I don't want to have to do another layer of the French tip. So for this layer, I am making it a little bit thicker than usual. After painting the French tip, I am going to go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. I am going back with the same black liner gel that I used for the previous nail design. I'm going to go ahead and outline the French tip. Whenever you add an outline for your French tip nails, this really covers up any imperfections in your smile line, which is something that I really like to do whenever I do hand painted French tips. Even though I try to get the smile line as best as possible, adding an outline always makes the French tip look even more perfect. For this type of nail art, you do also want to add the black line around the base of the French tip. Once I have the initial outlines done, I did go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. Again, taking the black gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and do a backwards L shape at the corner of the French tip. Then taking the white gel liner again, I'm going to do a small outline on the left side of the nail. For this, I am not going to curve it, I am just keeping this line very straight, and I'm going to be doing a dot at the bottom of that line. We're also going to be adding a small curved line towards the cuticle of the nail. Of course, this step is optional, but I am taking the darker purple gel liner color and I'm just placing this just above the black lines that I did on the right side. And of course, once I did those lines, I did go ahead and cure. And of course, the last step is to take the matte gel top coat and apply a layer to the entire nail. After I applied the matte gel top coat, I did go ahead and do a full cure. And here is the pop art French tip nail. I do believe that this is my favorite design out of the three. I really love French tips and I think this one looks really awesome. So now we're moving on to the last pop art nail design of this video. Again, I'm going to go ahead and build out the nail in the same way that I did the previous two nail designs. After the polygel has been cured, I am taking a lint-free wipe to remove the sticky layer from the nail. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and file and shape the nail. After filing and shaping, I did remove all of the extra dust from the nail. I did decide to skip doing the matte gel top coat before the nail art, but if you are doing this yourself, I would still recommend to apply your matte gel top coat before the nail art. Taking the same pink gel liner brush and the lavender color that we used for the previous two nail designs, I'm going to go ahead and start doing the side fringe tip. I'm just starting by drawing a straight line from the left corner of the free edge all the way back towards the side of the nail. Once I have that line done, I did go back with the brush from the gel polish bottle to fill in the corner of the nail. Again, I am doing a slightly thicker than usual gel polish layer just because I don't want to have to do a second layer of this nail art. Once I have the purple side fringe tip done, I did go ahead and do a full cure. Going back with the black gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and outline the side fringe tip. After outlining the edges, I did decide to go ahead and do the backwards L shape in the corner of the nail just because I wanted to get this done a little bit quicker than the previous two nail designs. Once again, for outlining the actual French tip, you can perfect any mistakes that you made in the first line. This gives you a really good advantage for having perfect nail art. After doing the side fringe outline, I did go ahead and cure. Going back with the white gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and do a line following the outline of the side fringe. Of course, I will be doing a small dot at the bottom of that line. At this point, I realized I forgot to outline the rest of the nail, so going back with the black gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the outline. Once I finished the black outline, again, I did go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. And of course, the last step for this nail design is to take the matte gel top coat and apply this to the entire nail. Of course, I did go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. And here is the side fringe pop art nail design. I really like this one. I think it's really cool. I haven't seen anyone do side fringe with the pop art trend. I do like this one. I do think that my favorite is the French tip one. Let me know down below in the comments which of the 3 pop art nail designs is your favorite. As always, do make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, you can click the boxes and subscribe to Double Dip Nails YouTube channel by clicking the circle here. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel by clicking the circle here.